She's one of our favorites. She's publisher of Feast magazine, and she's back in the hot seat. Good morning, Kat Neville.
Good morning.
Gallivanting all around the world. She's still got time for us.
And the States.
And the States. Wearing great boots, by the way.
Thank you.
Fry boots are adorable.
I love them.
Now, when you say Fry Boots, is that the name brand?
It's the
FRYE.
brand.
Mm-hmm.
F-R-Y?
FRYE.
Uh-huh. I have it's great quality, and I've got a few pairs. I love them.
And they've been around. You've had them since you were a kid.
I've worn them. Yeah, right. I've worn them all over the place.
You know what I just bought? I just bought duck boots. You know what duck boots are?
yeah.
Oh, are those like the waterproof?
Yeah.
Those are good, and I don't think any water can get through those.
Yeah, no. So they're like, you'll have them forever. I got them
Yeah.
at the Bass Outlet Store for like $50.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, very good. That Bass Outlet Store. I love that Bass Outlet Store. All right, let's get some important news. Let's get, you know what I'm feel in the mood for?
What?
A good Korean restaurant.
Well, lucky for you, I'm talking about one today.
How about that?
There's a new Korean restaurant out in Chesterfield at 1637 Clarkson Road. It's great. It's called Yori, Y-O-R-I. And it is very authentic. The menu, I have it right in front of me, and I'll hand it over.
Yes.
Is very, very large. So really, no matter what it is you're in the mood for, if you have a hankering for Korean food, which I do quite frequently.
But first, hold on. What is Korean food?
So, I mean, when you talk about food from the Asian continent, you can talk about anything, honestly, from Indian food to Thai food to Japanese food, Chinese, and Korean food.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you think of some of the ingredients that you associate with the food from Asia, in Korea, you do have some spice, but you also see a lot of black pepper and salt and sugar. In, for example, the bulgogi, beef.
Right.
It's a beautifully marinated, thinly sliced beef that is like quick seared and served on like hot rice with all these wonderful accompaniments. And a really nice characteristic of Korean food is a variation in temperatures and textures, and raw versus cooked, and pickled versus not, something that's marinated. And, banchan is something that is brought out to the table when you order, for example, the bulgogi, which is sliced marinated beef ribeye, and it's served on this sizzling pan with the wonderful rice. And so you'll have, for example, these itty bitty marinated, and fried tiny anchovies. You'll have sprouts that have a little bit of sesame oil on them. You'll have the fermented black beans. You'll have all of these wonderful little things in tiny dishes that you just pick up as like tiny side dishes. And then another thing that you can have is they have a number of wonderful tofu dishes. I'm a big fan of tofu. And I had the soon tofu, which is this really great soup. So on a day, like say you have a cold or it's kind of chilly outside, it's really terrific.
Warm the cockles of your heart.
Absolutely. So it's a silken tofu soup with beef and shrimp, and it's got a really nice spice to it. And then they have these hot stone rice bowls, and the teriyaki chicken is terrific, and you'll recognize the name teriyaki because that's typical to Japanese cuisine.
Sure.
And so what you do is you have all of this wonderful teriyaki chicken with salad, and it's all served in this hot stone bowl together, like these on Instagram in particular, kind of like, these rice bowls are a big thing.
Right.
So go eat the real deal
Yes.
at Yori.
Yes.
And then they are open for lunch. And so you can get like these wonderful lunch boxes and all that kind of good stuff. So I would highly recommend like kimchi. If you like kimchi,
Love kimchi.
that is, everybody's into the fermented foods, which is the theme of our September issue. And so, you're just great stuff.
1637 Clarkson Road, on the other side of Barnes & Noble, right there.
Yeah.
Yori. All right, what's number 2? Mellow Mushroom?
Yes, Mellow Mushroom. It is a chain that started in 1974. They have like 200 locations across the country, and they just recently opened up at 3811 South Lindbergh Boulevard in Sunset Hills. And the pizza's awesome. It's super kid friendly. It was packed when I went. There was probably a 30-minute wait for a table. But they have this great outdoor bar in the back area where you can go and get a glass of wine or a beer, and the kids can go play in this big open green space. And the pizzas are really just a ton of fun. Architecture was kind of worked on with Space Architects. We love them. And they kind of help to meld the retro Mellow Mushroom hippie vibe with a more kind of modern sensibility. And so it is a sit-down place. They have about 200, room for about 200 folks. And a lot of the tables were crafted by Mwanzi.
Was it the old Growlers a
Yes.
long time ago? Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Yes.
Exactly
I
right.
was overserved there once or twice. The old Growlers.
Their dough is doesn't have any refined white sugar, and it gets like kind of a natural sweetness through the fermentation. The pizza sauce is made with fresh tomatoes, and it doesn't have any additives or preservatives. And a lot of the pizzas that they have this Mighty Meaty, which is a red sauce with mozzarella, pepperoni, sausage, ground beef, ham, bacon. Hello. And then, of course, they have like the magical mystery tour again. Mellow
Mushrooms.
mushroom,
Yes.
pesto base with button and
Sounds like it's
portobello
Alice in
mushrooms,
Wonderland.
exactly. Feta, mozzarella, spinach, and a little bit of jalapenos. So they have like a lot of really great stuff to choose from. Again, like I actually have really great hot wings on the menu that we really just devoured. A lot of very family-friendly stuff, and a really nice selection of local craft beer.
Mellow Mushroom. All right. And Mellow Mushroom, 3811 South
Yes.
Lindbergh and Uri on Clarkson Road. Real quick,
Yes.
what's going on with Feast World?
Okay, Feast 50. Tomorrow, we have the Feast 50 Meet the Makers Party. It is at Roth Distributing, which is at 2260 Ball Drive. Just $25. All the samples, indoor, outdoor. We're going to have Sugar Fire and Pappy's, tons of beer and wine. The entire evening, we're going to have a lineup of live demos from our top winners, including Kevin Nashin, Gerard Kraft, Simone from La Patisserie Chouquette, Jesse Mendica from Olive and Oak. We're going to have the guys from Mission Taco, Katie from Katie's Pizzeria, Chris Bolliard. Those are all the live demos. And on top
Boy.
of that, we're going to have samples from Urban Chestnut, Four Hands, Schlafly, Chalmette, Chandler Hill, Pint Size Bakery.
Tomorrow night, where?
Tomorrow night at Roth Distributing, $25. It's going to be wine, beer, food, totally interactive.
It's like the who's who of the St. Louis.
Well, it's
food
all of our
scene.
winners,
That's
and
why
it
Kelly
really
Jackson's gonna be
is.
there.
You better
Food
be there.
scene.
Feastmagazine.
6 to 9 p.m.
Feastmagazine.com for more
Yep.
information. When you see Mike Emerson, comment what beautiful new reading glasses he has.
Oh, does he have new glasses?
He
I
has-
love
too.
Mike.
He has new glasses from Elegant Readers.
Elegant Readers?
From Elegant Readers.
How do you know
So
that?
we can see those ribs.
Because I got readers from Elegant Readers, and they have little special X-ray vision glasses.
X-ray vision. Isn't
Yes.
that what you get from like the back of your comic books when you're 10?
Or you can get them from Elegant Readers. 847, Big 550, KTRS. Cat Neville is brought to you by our friends at Twisted Tree Steakhouse, the newest offering from Syberg's family at Watson and Lindbergh in Sunset Hills. Give our friend Jimmy Christo a call, who is behind Twisted Tree Steakhouse, 314-394-3363, and you can always visit them online at twistedtreesteakhouse.com.